State University.
Hi, how are you, Mr.
Good evening, Secretary Clinton. Thank you for fielding my question. Being an education policy PhD candidate, I really worry about the confluence of poverty and education and what that can yield in terms of crime. I know that in 1994 you supported the crime bill, and I would like to know what were your reasons for supporting it, and if hypothetically that bill were on the table today, would you still be in support?
Well, I think that's, as we said last night, both Senator Sanders and I supported it. I didn't have a vote, but I did support it. He voted for it. Why did we do that? Because there was a very serious crime challenge, even an epidemic in a lot of communities in our country at that time. So there were some positive things that were in the crime bill to try to deal with the threat of crime that really had so many serious consequences for people across our country. But as my husband said last summer at the NAACP, there were problems that were solved, but there were mistakes made in that bill. And one of them was, although it was just about the federal system, it set off a chain reaction where more and more people ended up being incarcerated who, in my opinion, should not have been. Low-level offenders, nonviolent offenders. We have to rip away the school-to-prison pipeline and replace it with a cradle-to-college pipeline. And in order to do that, we need a comprehensive approach. So, yes, we have to improve the criminal justice system. We have to divert people from jail and prison. But we also have to provide educational opportunities, particularly for disadvantaged kids from the earliest ages, which is why I support quality early childhood education, universal pre-kindergarten education. We have to work to reverse terrible situations like what you have right now in the Detroit public schools. And I know this is something the mayor cares deeply about. You've got little children in classrooms infested with mold and rodents. That is unacceptable. It is indefensible. I'm calling on the governor to return control of the Detroit public schools to the people of Detroit. And
thank you, Al.
So, and I want to finish with just one additional comment, because you